Welcome to day 8 of our drain versus don't drain the cooler experiment. Today I checked the temperature gauges, and the temperatures in the non-drained cooler, the one that has the water in it still, jumped up quite a bit, which was shocking to me. So I opened them up and was very surprised to see that this one was out of ice. Really shocked, because yesterday they seemed to have about the same mass of ice in them when I kind of looked at them and checked them out. And today there's no ice in here. So first of all, I was wrong. For years and years and years, I've been telling people that listen to science, and I would talk about thermal mass, and I would try to sound really smart, and I would belittle people and say, no, the ice will last much longer in the cooler that you didn't drain because of science. And I was wrong. Based on this experiment. The experiment may not be perfect. I'm pretty sure it's good. But I have to say, I've been wrong this whole time. There is less ice in this cooler. There's no ice in this cooler while there's still ice here. Completely surprising to me. I basically, it kind of blew my mind. And I thought about this quite a bit. First of all, I'm going to put the graph up here that measures temperature by day. You'll see at the beginning, they're a little high. It's because they were still getting down to equilibrium. They start off the same. And the one that we drained, the temperature rises faster. But you'll notice today, this one catches up quite a bit, a surprising amount. And I'm super curious to see which one stays colder longer. It's actually pretty interesting to me. But let me tell you what I think happened and try to explain it to the best of my ability. I used to think I was pretty smart about science and stuff. Turns out I'm not as smart as I thought. And so I'm just going to present this as my hypothesis, what I think happened. When I think about there being water in the cooler, it's a little bit of water in the cooler next to the ice, and heat will transfer faster through the water to the ice. So I'm like, this is what's in my brain. What I'm not thinking about is when there's a whole bunch of water and little pieces of ice. So yesterday on both coolers, this one had little pieces of ice, smallish pieces of ice with air by it. This one had smallish pieces of ice in this bath of water, and all of it's fairly high. Heat is transferring much faster through the water to the ice than through the air to the ice in this one. So I think this one was doing really well when it was like this, and it was just a little bit of water. But once these were ice blocks submerged in a bunch of water, it went really fast, and it basically went straight away to water. And again, it happened surprisingly fast. The temperature of this water has been, we have a very inaccurate gauge, but it's been around 32, it's been low 30s from what we can tell. It just makes sense that if you have ice and water in equilibrium, that the water is 32 degrees. But today it seems like the high 30s. So not only did all the ice melt, but the temperature of the water jumped up quite a bit. So super fascinating. I just wanted to apologize to everybody who I have belittled over the years and said, hey, it's just science. I was wrong, for sure. But now the test is, where we're going to finish this, is which one stays colder longer. Because this thermal mass of water that's in here, this is just water now. This thermal mass of water can keep things cold for quite a while. So let's say there's beer in here. The beer's still really cold. In a day or 2 or 3, there will be no ice here. And this one will heat up really fast when that happens. So I'm going to keep graphing, and we'll come back and finish up and talk about temperatures when this one is totally out of ice. And I will put that video, I'll put that video on this side. We'll put that video, let's say, right there when it's ready to go. Make sure you click it. But before you click it, like and subscribe to the channel. And yep, thanks for watching.